Alright, today I'm going to teach you how to clean one of these bad boys. We got a Soleus Air conditioner. Now, you'll see a lot of videos online on how to clean these things, and well, they're going to tell you it's very easy and you can do it in 5 minutes, but that's bullshit. I'm here to tell you the truth. There's a real video here, and these things, they're no joke. They take time, and I'm going to show you the steps, so stay tuned. Alright, as far as what you're going to need to get yourself a tarp and obviously the AC unit. Now we're going to be taking screws off, so I recommend getting yourself a nice mason jar like this one. And if we go over here, you can see I got myself a water bottle. I got 3 drops of detergent in there and a screwdriver because, like I said, screws need to come off. Now as far as taking these fins off, it looks like you can pull this all the way out like so, right there on the top and bottom, and then this thing just slides right up. One second. Oh, there you go. Oh, and do the same thing for the other side. Now the goal here is we got to remove all these screws here so we can take this big casing off, and then we're going to want to take this front plate off too. So I'm seeing some screws, like one there, a few on top, and I'm going to confirm this in a second which screws I need to take off. But yeah, that's the next step here. Looks like this front plate just clips off on that side, and then we go right here, and I think we got access to the filter then. It's mighty dirty. I gotta admit, I'm struggling to take this thing off right here, and well, what do? I look up on the interwebs, the manual, and of course the manual's got no information whatsoever about how to take it apart. Sure enough, can't find anything on YouTube's either. Only other air conditioners, but this one's different. On the side here, we got a screw there and screw on the opposite side, and they're a little bit different from the other screws, so I'm going to keep those separate. And then we got, looks like we got a screw right there and one over there. So hopefully taking those 4 screws off does the trick. So the screws are off, but I can't find the clips. It seems a little tighter up here. It's definitely looser down here. So you'd think there's something over here, but I'm just not seeing it. Now first off, let me tell you, do not start this project on an empty stomach. You're getting hangry like me. Second of all, like, what in the same hell is going on? I'm looking at the interwebs and I'm looking on the YouTubes, and I cannot find any information whatsoever about, you know, taking this thing apart. No teardown videos. I searched everywhere, and like I said, nothing in the manual. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back out there and I'm going to see what I can do. Here's what we're going to do. I'm seeing different kind of screws here. You see this one right here, it's got a washer. This one doesn't. So I'm going to show you all the different screws and which ones have washers and which one don't, so that we can put it back in the right place. So washer, we come up here, we got one with the washer, one with the washer here, and then one more down there. So like that's 4. It's kind of along the back side. And then over here, you see one without a washer. Let's come around the left side over here. We got 2 of them right there. So I'm gonna try removing all 4 of those and see if I can take this case off, and then maybe we could take this front part off, or maybe we don't even need to. And now I'm realizing this one on the left side is actually not attached to the case, so we're gonna leave that one in. If we come around the back side here, you see I missed a couple screws before, but we got this one and this one, which we're gonna take out. These ones without washers. Myself, feature me here to tell you that I wasted time earlier and I did not need to take out a couple of the screws that I took out. So this here, this corner screw there, and same one on the other side, those do not need to come out there, just to hold the 2 metal platings together. Here you can see there's one more here that we forgot just by the label, no washer. And we have lift off, folks. It's not coming completely up, and as you can see here, it's attached at that black cord in the little electrical box. And my theory is that we need to tackle these 2 screws on the left and right, which is a little weird that they would make you do this from this side, but let me show you what that equates to. On this side, you can see here, that's the control panel. So like that was the trick, and now keep in mind those are small screws, so those 2 small screws, keep track of them, and then it looks like this comes out right there, and I think we could put this in like a Ziploc bag while we clean it. see here, we finally got the top off, and it turns out this whole thing is combined, and that's why we couldn't get the front piece off before. And another thing to keep in mind, you'll see these screws here, I did not have to take them out. So you can leave these in, it's just to keep on the little fins. See here, I got a plastic bag wrapped around it. We got Velcro. You could probably use a rubber band too. Now, I recommend you're gonna want to check the description too, because I might have everything you need in there. So, and any other, you know, changes I might make to this video. Now, as you see here, we got all sorts of crap in there. It looks like some leaves, and I don't know what that all is, but it looks gross to me. Same thing here on the other side. All right, we're gonna spray that down with a hose, get real clean. Now, these AC units, they are meant to get a little wet inside, but you still might want to watch out for areas like this and be careful. So we're gonna put a little handy dandy tape on it. There you go. You can see I got the painter's tape all over and covered up some of the holes here. And now you're gonna want to watch out for this too and make sure this stays in place. Now we got ourselves this water bottle here, and we're gonna spray down the front part here, the back part. We're gonna get these little fins, that little filter over there. We're gonna get that thing, the grill, and then we're gonna get this casing nice and good. As you can see here, I got my pregnant wife helping me. That could speed up the process by like 1%. It's not much, but every percent counts. Now, as you can see, that's our little bimmy. Little bimster on the way. Yep. So yeah, just keep spraying. So I got an issue here. We got holes and water shooting out in all different directions. So we're gonna tape her up real good like my shoes before a wedding. So we got ourselves some of that painter's tape, and you know, this might not hold up, but as long as it does the trick for today, that'll be good enough. So why don't you turn it on there, sweetie? Let's just see how it. Oh. All right. Just a little bit of water. It's not too bad. All right, now just spray all around. Make sure you're getting that fan there too, nice and good. And when you spray, I know we got tape there, but you still want to avoid hitting that spot. We're going to temporarily just move this off to the side. For the fun.
Stars.
On hindsight, I recommend get yourself a nice pair of flip-floppers, not these things. Your feet are going to get wet. To get myself a nice stick here, because you'll see in there, well, you don't have to see, but trust me, there's some leaves in there that I can't quite get, and you just stick that stick right in there and, you know, maneuver it. I can see it's coming out here now, the side here. It's coming right just where we want it. And you stick your hands in there. Don't be afraid to get dirty. There we go. Get that stuff out. Yeah. And then we just lay it all out to dry. Should take about 2 hours. You might find that you are unable to get all the leaves, and that's okay, because what we're gonna do is you just go to the store, get yourself a nice Craftsman shop vac, guaranteed for life. We're gonna suck those suckers right out. So it's been about like 5 hours now, and I think it's nice and dry, and we can put it back together. We're gonna like set this here for now, and then don't forget to put this little doohickey back together. Now I gotta say, putting these screws back in has got to be the most difficult part of this whole gosh dang experience. So just be very careful. The screws are small and they can easily drop into the AC unit. If you want to be sure you're not wasting time, you just stick a piece of Scotch tape around it, you know, right around the screw and the screwdriver, and you just turn it just enough so that you're sure it's in, and then you can take that tape off. So holy goddamn hell, this thing does come off, this front plate right here. I was trying to put this thing back on, and this thing fell off in the process. So maybe, just maybe, if you get this thing off, and I don't know how it came off, but if you get it off, maybe you could just screw it on in a much easier position than I just did. I'm looking at it more closely now, and I see 2 clips on the right side, one there, okay? And then we got 2 on the top, 1, 2, and then just 1 on the left side, right over here on the bottom. There's none on the top there, because I think we got the control panel there. So, yeah, look for those clips when you put it back on, or take it off, I guess. Here's what I did. I put arrows exactly where the clips should be. Like, I don't know why they don't have any indicators, but we got 5 clip spots, and just look for the arrows.
Alright, so here's a real fun thing I just figured out. The washers, the screws with washers are different lengths. So we got 4 of the short ones, 2 of the long ones. Now, I look back at my video, and it looks like the ones here on the left, they're the ones I took out in the front plate. I'm guessing, because I took 2 out in the front plate, and these 4 went around the back. So we're going to put these back in the front, and these in the back, and hopefully that works out.
So I just unscrewed in the 4 washer screws in the back. So we got the 1, 2, 3, and then 4 on this side. And then we got the 3 screws here without washers. So this one down here. And then this one was a little tricky by this label here. You got to kind of push, there's a little metal plate there. You push it in a little bit. And then we got 1 more over there. So yeah, 4 washers and then 3 without washers, and then we got 2 more washers in here coming up for the front plate. We got the front plate on. I just followed these little arrows that I drew earlier, and we got the 2 little washer screws, 1 and 2. When putting the filter back on, remember, we're going to want to line up these 3 holes here, 1, 2, 3. And the grill here, that fits on nice and easy like, so I'm not going to show you any tips on that, but the fin here, you're going to want to make sure it lines up. You got the flat top part. See how it's not flat on both sides. You got to line it up like so. Just remember how that works. Now don't forget to stick in the flat part first. Slide it in. Well, looky here. The fins are in. We got ourselves a brand new air conditioner. You tell me it's used, I call you a liar. Alright, now we got the AC unit installed, and you might have 2 additional screws. I forgot to put those back in, but those go right there, 1 on each side. So those are the 2 white screws. Now let's fire it up. There we have it. No mold, no mildew. Listen to that baby purr. Now, a lot of them YouTube fellas out there, they tell you this mess take like 15 minutes. Just a couple of easy steps, they say. Well, I'd say that's a lot of horse crap. This thing's a dang ordeal. Would I do it again? Shoot, not in this lifetime. But when you ain't got cash for a new one, you make do. I block off a good couple hours. Appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to peek down that description box now.